Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
At the plate now, Donovan Solano, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. Darvish is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
That is third. The left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone! So it's a three-run shot to straightaway right field as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Buster Posey. First pitch on its way. Three runs already home here. Oh, 0-2 the counts of Posey. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 1 for 5. He's set. Here it comes. Chopper to short. Baez has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Now at the plate, Evan Longoria, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the left fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot for Evan Longoria. And the Giants have opened up their lead now 4-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Brandon.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Happ is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Giants 4 and the Cubs nothing. Johnny Cueto will be the man on the mound for the G-men. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And now a pitch on the way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Cueto's ready. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail here 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Mauricio Dubon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Dubon is playing center field here today, although he's normally considered a shortstop. Pretty good versatility, if you ask me.
Yeah, if you're going to take down 2 premium positions, probably 2 most important defensive positions outside of catcher, manipulating the pitching staff, it's shortstop and center field, just controlling the middle. For him to be able to do both these positions, gotta believe he's walking around the clubhouse telling everybody he's the best athlete on the team.
Schwarber is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
Settling in now, Johnny Cueto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Giants down in order. They lead it 4-0. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hey, I don't care that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed 2-seamer is almost unhittable.
Schwarber drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Willson Contreras comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Outside, 3-0 now. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Willson Contreras goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Weakly hit towards first. Scooped up. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Donovan Solano.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
At the plate, Alex Dickerson. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's Buster Posey now, and this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, but this will land untouched. None out, runners at first and second. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Fielded cleanly, and he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Stepping in, Brandon Belt, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Dan Winkler is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Yeah. Winkler.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
At the plate, Brandon Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Belt, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Giants 6 and the Cubs nothing. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And now a pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Pitch popped straight up. Cueto waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting it, the second baseman, Jason.
Now to the plate, Jason Kipnis. First pitch on its way. Right on the inside, Black with the slider. Laid off but called to strike. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Dan Winkler. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs are down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Mauricio Dubon. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next to the Giants, the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
So stepping in, Johnny Cueto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-0. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
0-2.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Here's another 1-2. Popped him up. There to take it is Belt for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball one. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yastrzemski is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Next to bat for the Giants, Donovan Solano. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now back.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lined hard to center field. Happ is there. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pops this one up. Contreras is there, and that retires the side. Giants down in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch on its way. Kyle Schwarber will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Digging in, Brandon Belt. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
To the plate now, Evan Longoria. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Brandon Crawford digging in next as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
Stepping into the box, Mauricio Dubon, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
And now the Giants pitcher, Johnny Cueto, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Hayward on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Giants 8 and the Cubs nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Jason Kipnis is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1-1.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Victor Garagini.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Bryant. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Tyler Chatwood enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
32, Tyler Chatwood.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. So far 2 for 3 in this one. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Into the box, Donovan Solano. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Alex Dickerson. Fouled away. Eight runs on 12 hits and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from 3rd. And they're not going to get him at 3rd base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing. As well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Aramis Garcia will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at 3rd and only 1 away. Lifted in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from 3rd is in to score.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
He pulls this one into right. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Giants 10 and the Cubs nothing. Aramis Garcia will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
Number 13, Austin Slater. Now catcher, number 16.
The next Cub up. Anthony Rizzo, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Number 33 is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. And he fouls this one off.
Now playing first base.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. 1-0.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 2-2. And another foul ball. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. High and deep to left center field. Dickerson's going back. Around first, he's digging for second, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. Javier Baez stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. And he falls behind 0-2. One out and a runner on second base. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Now batting.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike one. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Jason Hayward.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, and it's grounded just foul down the line. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Down and away, ball 1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Digging in now, Evan Longoria. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Evan Longoria.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Contreras over to his right. 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So coming, Wilmer Flores will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Wilmer Flores.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the out.
Drew Smyly will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Drew Smyly.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. This is line to left. Schwarber is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more. Luis Basabe will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 61, Luis Basabe.
Striding in, Ian Happ. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Solano ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher,
David Bodie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 13, David.
No balls and 1 strike. Smiley's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Ryan Tepera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Wandy Peralta will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And this is lined into left field, and a welcome to the ball game there as he's got himself a pinch hit single.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took with the pitch.
Logan Webb will come on now. On pinch run here. Arlene Garcia will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 away. Digging in once again. Alex Higgins. Kevin Gossman will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Kevin Gossman.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Schwarber will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Aramis Garcia, picked up an RBI on a strike. Tyler Anderson will look for some 2-out magic here.
Number 31, Tyler Anderson.
Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Giants leave one, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Tyler Anderson will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now playing right field, number 62, Logan Webb. Now in left field, number 34, Kevin Gausman. Now at second base, number 97, Harlan Garcia. Now catcher, number 31, Tyler Anderson.
Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth.
The third baseman, Fred.
Tony Watson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for
hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Javier Baez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. 0-1 the count. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And this ball's right past him at first base. Throw is low and it gets by. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He went down on strikes last time up. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Again, another foul ball. Second and third, 2 away. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on the drop third strike, but a run scores as well. Jason Hayward is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Giro. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. San Francisco get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Johnny Cueto gets the W on the mound. Yu Darvish permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 10 runs on 14 hits. 3 errors. They also left 3 men on base.